Donald Trump desperately wants to be the leader of the Republican Party, and many Republicans treat him as if he is. But, unfortunately for Donald, he has no idea what it takes to actually be the leader of the Republican Party. He thinks it means having everybody come down to Mar-a-Lago, kiss his ring, kiss some other things maybe, and then go about their day. But really, to be a leader, you have to show some initiative, right? You got to do things that other people aren't doing, and you got to bring the rest of the party along with you. And as much as I despise the guy for being a, little greasy weasel, Mike Pence, former Vice President Mike Pence, is actually out there doing the kinds of things that a real leader in the Republican Party would do. For example, Mike Pence, through his group Advancing American Freedom, which fancy words that appeal to Republicans but literally mean nothing, Advancing American Freedom, has announced a $10 million ad buy in swing states and swing districts targeting vulnerable Democrats. So while Trump is down there playing golf at Mar-a-Lago, making people lick his boots, Mike Pence, the guy that Donald Trump has now publicly trashed, the guy that the Capitol rioters wanted to murder, is actually out there showing Republicans like, hey, you want to beat these guys? This is how you do it. Now, unfortunately, the ads and whatnot that Mike Pence's group are putting out are full of lies, right? Blaming Joe Biden for the gas prices, saying that it's because he stopped the construction of the Keystone XL pipeline, which, of course, wasn't gasoline. It was tar sands oil going from Canada through the United States down to the Gulf Coast to be shipped overseas and sold on the international market. It was not fully constructed. There was no tar sands oil flowing. So cutting it off did literally nothing to us here in the United States. And as the State Department clearly told us, it would create 33 permanent jobs here in the United States, which is less than a brand new McDonald's creates when it's opened in a new area. So no, we lost absolutely nothing by cutting off the Keystone XL pipeline. And of course, gas prices are not President Biden's fault at all. He actually has no control over those things. I had to write about this extensively during my years at DeSmogBlog during the Obama administration, because that was a common refrain from Republicans then, and apparently they're just playing their greatest hits right now. But gas prices do hurt people. And unfortunately, most people are not savvy enough to understand how those things actually work, so they are going to blame Biden for it. So putting out these ads, even though they're filled with lies and misinformation, it's going to have an impact on these Democratic candidates. They're going to get blamed for it because they're Democrats. Biden's a Democrat. They said Biden was responsible. So there you go. So again, what Mike Pence is doing is dangerous. What Mike Pence is doing is lying to people, which as a, good God-fearing Christian is a sin. It is a hell-worthy trespass, by the way. It's a 10 Commandment. Like, you break one of those, it's not just an oopsies, I'm sorry. It's, hey, you're going to the hot place for all of eternity. So enjoy that, Mike Pence. You better hope you're wrong about religion, because if not, you're burning for eternity. But other than that, in terms of strategy, it's not stupid. It is, in fact, smart. Oh, it's deceitful, it's dirty, it's dishonest. But that's what we've come to expect. But when you look at the dichotomy between these two people, Mike Pence and Donald Trump is just talking. Mike Pence is over here actually putting in the effort. And ironically, he is the one that is effectively being ostracized from the Republican Party. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for fresh content every single day of the week. Just smash that subscribe button, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, and share the video.